Hey guys, been a while since I've played Arena Breakout properly. I mean, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks now, I think. So I thought, why not jump back into it with a quick valley run on lockdown, and realised I couldn't put a spray on a tree, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Now guys, I didn't know exactly where I was going. I just kind of wanted to stay out of the way, so I did a very slow and tactical run. And I ran into possibly an insane rat spot, which I'm going to show you in this video. So make sure you're paying attention to whereabouts it is. If you know a valley, you'll know exactly where it is. Because obviously, with the new update, Season 4, Valley has changed a lot. And there's so many spots that I can't wait to discover. Once I find them, I will post them on the YouTube. So leave a like down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to fast forward to exactly where I found it and what happened next. So then guys, I'm slightly to the left of where Small Factory is on the northern end of Valley right here, and I heard shots towards like sort of supply camp area, maybe in the open, and I thought, you know what, this might be a good place to wait, but I'm kind of in the open, so I spotted this rock nearby and I decided it's got pretty decent cover and it's got overall coverage of the surrounding area, and I figured this is a good place to wait. I'm using an M110 with M80 ammo, the 4 to 16 times scope if you're curious. They're just bots them over there. But I figure this is a good place to wait. It's about halfway through the match here, so people have sort of established where they're going. They've been to the high loot areas. I think most people are just roaming around looking for some PvP right now. So I figure I'll wait here and see what happens. Now, you've ever ratted on this game, guys, you'll know 100% fact that patience is key. Sometimes you'll find people and sometimes you won't. Thankfully at this instance I did actually find someone, and I figured this is a good place to wait. I haven't heard any shots on me right, there's probably nobody there, plus that's a spawn area, they've probably moved by now, and to the left obviously is blocked by a rock. I've got a good overview of sort of supply camp area here, so I figured I would just wait. It didn't take long for someone to start appearing. Now, supply camps there, you can obviously see the shots. Now, the shots usually indicate that a bot's shooting at a player or a player's shooting at a bot. Now, that was like an SKS sort of shot. So, either someone's using an unsuppressed SKS or there's a bot shooting at a player. So, I'm just going to wait here and see if someone makes themselves known. Obviously, there's a couple of loot areas in there for people to sort of pick at. So, give it like a minute or so, and if I push into places, if I'm waiting to snipe someone, it's completely useless. But here he comes, there he is there. He's roundabout in tier 4 by the helmet. I missed the headshot, but I'm going to tag him twice, tag him again there, and one more just before he got out of sight. So that's him absolutely gone from this game, this raid. It's now my raid, and I'm going to go loot him eventually. Now guys, you have to exercise patience. Again, there's still shots over there. There could be people over there, could have teammates. Nobody is ever on their own. You always have to remember that. There could always be one more. So I will never rush over and loot straight away. That's the surefire way to get killed. Now it's 17 minutes left in the match, guys. I'm just going to wait a bit before I go loot this guy. So guys, I waited about 3 minutes or so, watching his corpse, looking around to see if his teammates are going to come try loot him, or if anyone's looking to see where I am. Obviously, a kill cam takes 1 minute to view, so if he was in a team with people, and he looked at the kill cam, and he told his teammates, look, there's a guy behind that rock, round about that direction, they would have tried to shoot us by now, but obviously 3 minutes have passed. I think I'm probably safe, he was probably on his own. But that doesn't mean that there's not someone camping his corpse, so I'm still going to sneak over here as best I can. Now when I get a bit closer, guys, there is movement, but it runs away from us, so I would assume if it was a player, they'll probably be sort of hanging around. They wouldn't run away, they'll probably try and come loot them, so I can just safely assume it was probably a bot. That bot there was reloading, it was probably shooting at someone over there. There were shots over there originally, so they're probably still over there, so I think I'm more or less safe from that direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to creep up here, I'm going to have a look at his loot and see what he's got. I'm getting real close to him now, but I'm still sort of wary if his teammates are around, because this area is a very good place to hide in, and I don't want to get caught out headshot while I'm lying on the floor looting this guy. So I'm just taking me time, making sure the area is clear first. Obviously that movement I was previously mentioned is already moved. I've looked, there's nobody here, so I'm going to safely assume it was a bot, because there is bot spawns in this area. They seem to hang around the metal tower, which is just past supply camp, so I think I'm more or less in a safe position here. Let's go ahead and see what this guy's got. So we've got a foul, we've got tier 4 armor, which is faster running than mine, so I'm going to take it. I know the durability is lower, but I'll just repair it. It's got a better helmet than me, I'll take that. Just make sure I've got nobody watching this. I'm going to take his foul, I'm going to take all his guns. Well, I'll take his foul, I'll take the attachments off the SKS, and I'm going to go ahead and dig through his loot and see what I can take from it. What I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to speed this up at ×4 just so you can see the way I loot it, and you'll have a better picture of it. Obviously, learning to Tetris at extreme rates like I'm doing here is very important for faster looting, and obviously making sure you get all the best stuff from it. Right, so now that that's done, guys, you can see I've got less than 10 minutes left in the match, but my ping at the bottom right is not showing 20 or 30 or less than 20, so I'm assuming there's at least a couple of people still in the match that haven't extracted yet. Now, I'm going to make my way towards one of the extraction points, but I'm not out the woods yet. I do run into another player, so we're going to scoot on over to that part of the video, and it's a rat, but he's not a very good rat, let's face it. He didn't have very much loot on him, but let's scoot on over there. I'm nearly at the extraction point here, guys, and I make a very big mistake. I'm not used to the new map. I didn't realise you couldn't jump down here, and I broke my legs and nearly killed myself. It was almost all over, but I'm just going to go ahead, heal my legs, and use a green syringe. I always carry a green syringe with us for times like this where I don't want to actually sit still, healing myself for too long. I'll fix my limbs and pop the green syringe, and it heals over time. So by the time I've run about 300 yards in the other direction, it'll fully heal us, and all will be fine and dandy. But yeah, guys, you have to sort of do these mistakes to learn from them. Next time I'll know not to jump down that little ledge, and I'll know it'll break my legs, so you know I'll not do it in the future. It's just one of these games where you're constantly learning things that I've learned anyway, because Valley Chains used to be able to jump down there, now you can't. Now this is the point in the raid where you have to be sort of wary of other rats. Obviously I rat very well, but people will camp extracts or be on the way to extracts when there's this much time left in the match. So thankfully I saw him well before he saw me and got a little head tap on him there. Now he had about tier 4 on, same as me, but he looked like he was carrying some sort of DMR or a shotgun. I was right in that when I got close to him, but you have to make sure about this because some people will camp extracts in full teams. So I'm just going to mark that so I remember whereabouts it is. That's why I'm waiting here for a minute or so, or just sort of take my time towards his corpse, because some people will sit in 2s or 3s or even 4 stacks on extracts to get people who are fully loaded with loot on the way out. So I'm just making sure there's nobody here. Obviously my ping hasn't dropped to below 20 yet, so I know there's still people in the match. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get ambushed here and lose absolutely everything in a split second, because that's all it takes to just lose everything. One shot to the head like I just did to that guy is going to be so annoyed. He's probably raging right now somewhere. I'm just going to have a quick look though. I don't want to be here too long. Have a look at his stuff. You can see he's got an AK-74, not a DMR, but he's got a shotgun there. That's how I knew he was just trying to wrap the extract, but he hasn't really got that decent of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to swap his helmet with mine, or at least the Fear Shield, because the Fear Shield's higher armor class, so I keep forgetting that I can't put the DK8 on the Ind Tactical, so I actually do swap the whole helmet eventually, once I realise I can't swap it over. Now, like I say, he hasn't got much loot. He has got a couple of purples, but I don't want to have to shift through my bag to swap it over. I want to get out. I'm running out of time. I don't want to get pinned down by another rat or something, or someone else coming to the extract. So I'm just going to have a quick load of his loot and then head straight for the extract. Well, it's time to leave, guys. Time to go. There's a bot chasing us, but I'm just going to ignore him. I don't need to fight him with 2.5 minutes left on the clock. I just want to get out of here right now. Anyway, guys, this has been my first game back in about 2 or 3 weeks. If you have enjoyed the video, please like down below. Make sure you do subscribe. And let us know in the comments if you want us to do more videos just like this, where I'll just record and I'll talk over it, talk you through exactly why and how I'm doing things, and hopefully learn some decent rat spots together on the way along, because I'm constantly discovering new spots that just sort of work. I mean, I don't think I would have ran straight there and camped there, but it was sort of like a circumstantial. It was a good place to wait while I waited for someone to come into view. Now, I got pretty decent loot here, all considering. I didn't loot any areas. I just looted 2 players and sort of extracted, but it went well. I'm happy with that outcome. So 373k, not bad. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you then.